Hello, everyone, guys and gals. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Gal Rocks. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, this is going to be a very different style of a video that I'm gonna be doing. I hope that doing this kind of video should, like, you know, pick up my pace back into resuming content in Advance Wars. But how are you, Gal Rocks? You know, it's nice to see you. Nice to see you in chat. You know, I guess I still got it in a way. I do feel a little sick, so I do apologize if I don't sound 100%. Should be a fun change up from playing your own game earlier today. Alright, that'll be interesting. You know, at least nice little break, you know. You can't have too much of Advance Wars. That's a given right there. Alright, so, that's good. Yeah, I actually had fun today, but sometimes it's hard to mix fun with productivity, and I wanted to be a little productive today. I might have to resume after stream when I get to it, but yeah, I'm glad to hear that your weekend has been pretty good. So, what are we doing today? What we are doing today, that's weird. Where is it? Here we go. Yeah. All of that if it comes up. I see. Will we see any Rachel? I think we might see some Rachel, but I just want to start off this little streak of replay commentaries on my channel. And I want to start us off with some like some old tournament games that I had. And unfortunately, as I wanted to, which one is this? Yeah, unfortunately, I wanted to. Why isn't this working? Oh, here we go. Unfortunately, I wanted to, like have like all of my games up, but I didn't get all of them. I wanted to, but there was a round 2 of that. I just gave it away, I guess. There was a game after this where, unfortunately, I just didn't save the replay. But so hold on, let me just drink my water. And I think let's just get right into it. So, this was, what map is this? I just need to find the, no, not the stats. Well, I didn't save it back then, but this is like a really old game. I just want to go see if I can go back to it. Profile. Upload replay. So this was the Glenstorm Cup 1, Division 2. That's what they're called, right? Yeah, the Glenstorm Cup 1. All right. So this game took place during the old Glenstorm Cup 1. And I think the Glenstorm Cup games are high funds games. Yes, this will be a, I will admit, a very short high funds game that took place. It was a tournament that I felt like just joining casually, but didn't really have anything like too much going on when it came to playing high funds. Yeah, I'm not good at high funds, but I decided to join it anyways. And the map here is called Storm. I don't know the meaning behind it, but as you can see, we've got like 2 bases in the corners for each player, and then there's a base on each for the x-axis and y-axis part of the map. There are 4 labs. 2 of them are protected by the black boats. And yeah, you know, this base is a little close. So the corner bases actually feel like kind of surrounded, but they have like the strength in numbers. So maybe it would be a mistake to try to overwhelm the 2 base side. Maybe your forces would be too far apart, making it difficult. The airports are in the corner, close enough for one of the teams to get it uncontested, and they could maybe have a copter go either, like this airport here could have a copter either going up pressuring this base or going to the side and pressuring the 2 base side if there are more forces to help it out, obviously. But yeah, this was a high funds game. I was playing against Zerk Queen, who I think I recall requested Black Hole. And I think they said that it was a consistent color for them, and I agreed to let them have it. And then I just went with pink because I don't know. I guess like pink is a common color that I've been picking playing Advance Wars lately. But yeah, both of us played Adder. Adder has no day-to-day, but their like main gimmick or whatever comes from their powers. Sideslip gives +1 movement, Sidewinder gives +2 movement, and Sideslip is cheap enough where you could spam it like maybe every other turn or every 3 turns. And in mixed base, it can really like help you be flexible, cover more areas and such. Jake didn't feel like a pick. I don't know the rest of the high funds tier, if I'm being honest, but Adder just felt like the pick. It was a tier 4 game. Yeah, I don't think I have any more to add. You have a favorite army, but you don't think you go as far as ask someone to change it off. I see. Well, I do remember they did say that it was a silly request. And they said that I didn't have to change it, but I just felt kind enough to do so. And yeah, they got their Black Hole. I went with Pink Cosmos. I have no problem with that. And I think that's pretty much everything that I have to say. Now, I will admit this is a short game. But there is something that happened afterwards that did make me feel like that this was like worth a conversation. So, without further ado, let us begin. I'm gonna go ahead and play some different music. I know there's a... Oh, here we go. Let's do random. Funny enough, I'm not playing Black Hole. But yeah, so I am in the Pink Cosmos here, and I just go for the bases, very natural for turn 1. And then I also go for the 2 bases in the corner here. And so Zerk Queen already has 1 base, so they don't need to worry too much about that. But they're just simply just going to build an infantry after capturing the other neutral base. And looks like they're going to go for the port here. This side gets you to your airport sooner, and then maybe some of these properties, like maybe this one away from pink if possible. There's also the option to go here and then get a chain here and then already have like these 2 cities like secured, but they're like 1 turn from the base, so I can kind of understand if they maybe want to go for this. Like they could maybe get these properties and be okay with it, or go here and then pressure the comm tower. I don't know what the best move is personally, but that's what Zerk Queen went for. So I capture the 2 bases here, and I decide to go for this chain over here. I did have other options. I could have gone here, but there weren't any chains for them. Oh, and I went for the same thing. I guess I too wanted the airport pretty early. High funds. I am not too sure if multiple labs with a black boat are common in high funds. I think these like a lab requirements could also apply to any other game mode here, standard, fog. But yeah, the labs are do bring up something interesting, because the HQs give you 2 income because everything is doubled, but because there are no labs, there's no income for you to gain from them. So your income is going to be coming from your bases early on, and since you have 4 of them, you're going to start off with, well, you're starting off with 6, and then you're eventually going to get 8. Wait, I decided to go for the chain here. See what Zerg Queen does. I think Zerg is like a species in, or a faction in StarCraft. I'm not too sure. So they decided to go for the chain as well, and then they have an infantry crossing the mountain, go for the comm tower, go for the city, could interrupt this capture. A lot of things this could do. In fact, the comm tower is actually a part of a chain. You go here and chain to the comm tower. You could go over here and chain to the comm tower, or you could go to the comm tower, chain to the other 2, or try to get all 3 with one chain. I don't think that's very feasible, though. So I'm not really pressuring the city. No point to. A Zerg CO rushing in fast. I see. Is that the playstyle of the Zerg? Like I said, I'm not too sure myself because I don't play StarCraft like that. So I go for the chain, and I try to go for this city. I think I'm going to go for this city next. Also, there's no point in bringing this here to try to interrupt. It would be a bad idea anyways. And I get an early tank. It is day 3. It's early enough for me to build a tank, and I could afford it with 2k left. I don't know if this was the best move. Is it still too early? Should I be buying infantry instead? I'm not too sure myself. So Zerg Queen goes for the airport after the chain. They don't go for the tower immediately, and they repeat what I do. They go for a tank on turn 3. Next turn, it should be able to come out and start protecting the units. They also build a tank on the, like, I don't know what quadrant is this, like quadrant 4, quadrant 3, bottom of the map, possibly to try and contest my tank over here. So I capture some cities, and then I begin capturing some. This actually can damage this one, assuming there's no cover for it. Try to go for the city here, get the airport, try to get this city, and then maybe I go for that next turn. I build a tank on my left side here, and I build infantry. You know, actually, this does kind of work out, because I build a tank, and then they build 2 tanks, and then I build 1 tank. So that's definitely the AWBW order. So instead of going for the comm tower, they go for the city. I guess they want this infantry to go for that comm tower here. They're just capturing more and more cities, getting that chain going. Tank goes over here. I can expect the tank to be built here, because I can attack this infantry on the side. Alright, tank just moves out closer to the comm tower. Definitely, right, they build a tank there. So I cannot attack this infantry. Zerg Queen is aware of that. They have good awareness here. 1 second, please. Alright, so where were we? It's currently turn 5. I have 2 tanks kind of pinching me in the corner here. I just have a single tank. Let's see where I bring this tank, because there's not really a lot of places I can bring it to. Maybe Closer towards the center. Yeah, like, it's safe over here, actually. So I just get the properties. All the ones that I can. I think I'll send this one over here to get this corner one. And I'm just slowly going up. And, well, maybe I wanted it a little bit closer. Although, that does give it a free hit. Except I build a tank there. And I also build a tank up here. You know, just try to cover what I can. So it's really weird. You know, mixed space, I feel weird playing on mixed space because I just have to try and cover every... I feel like I have to try and cover every corner that I can. But I'm glad, like, these two infantry here in threat the tank are safe within tank range. So, go for the comm tower. Start capturing a bunch of properties. They're currently at 28,000. They built a copter. Alright, this copter is very interesting because now I have to make a decision. Are they going to make an entire... They go this way to make me build an entire here? Or will they go this way and make me build an entire there? So they're in the process of capturing the comm tower before I do. And yeah, these two tanks being close to each other is really scary. They were able to afford another tank as well at the top. So I have 22k. Let's see what I do with that money. Yeah, that's... I think, well, currently me right now, that's what I would do. I am not like that extended far. I am not that far out extended. But yeah, I feel like that's the best thing to do. If you have a copter, you don't know where it goes. At least give it a turn. Hopefully your units are still safe enough. I did end up deciding to build one right now. Looks like. I think I definitely should have waited. Let's see. What do I do here? Oh. Oh, that's a weird move. That is a really weird move. It doesn't even guarantee the comm tower. Because, like, they could go hit this with 2 units, and then the 3rd unit could come hit. But then it's next to a tower, and then I have this undamaged tank. I built artillery. Artillery feels a bit funny. It is only 5 moves, just have to loop around first, but maybe I just felt like I was being boxed in, so I felt like I needed to have some way to like respond and like slowly push out Zerqueen. So they go for that property, and of course Copter is not moving directly towards the right, but like diagonal up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 right here. And it doesn't look like they're going for the attack. But because I built an anti-air, I can see why the tank is moving a bit more south. Hello, Schwarzwald. Welcome to the stream. We're just doing live replay commentaries. And hopefully I get to make these out into videos soon, because I really want to get back into content. Forgive me if I sound a little stuffy. I do feel a little sick right now. And they do go for the hit. They actually go for the kill. Oh, okay, never mind. There's an infantry here. So yeah, not the greatest move. And they build a second copter, and they're getting that first strike on the infantry. Then they also build an artillery at the same time that I do. Yeah, right now, doesn't feel great. It really doesn't feel great for my current position here. I decided to get the corner properties. I am guaranteed them unless there is a power. This is a free hit. I'm glad I got this. And yeah, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, that's a lost cause. Exactly. This copter is doing a good job protecting those tanks. So yeah, right now it's looking really bad for me, and I need to back off. I built a medium tank, just a very defensive medium tank. Yes, Schwarzwald, this is high funds. This was part of the Glenstorm Cup 1. I think the first high funds tournament, the first serious high funds tournament. I remember there was a high funds tournament that was like more fun, more casual. But yeah, this is like the first like more competitive one. And I build an anti-air. It's not in range of anything yet, but neither is the copter. So I get the property here. And I end my turn with 2 tanks next to each other. See if they do. Capture the property, move the artillery, falls back. Battlecopter moves up north, because this is an inevitable anti-air. Well, now they have the artillery locked on the comm tower, so it's going to be really hard to guarantee a capture there. They have the comm tower, I don't have the comm tower. I think I was very nervous at this point. So they get that infantry hit, and they build a tank. Interesting that they build a tank. Maybe they want to attack from the top, but they have a tank moving up this way. Part of me was anticipating an anti-air. They could have afforded an anti-air, and the battlecopter gets a nice little cute refuel from the black boat. So now we're 34, 32, 36, 38, 38 to 32. But they will get this one. So I am slightly ahead on income. And that feels like a free hit to me because I don't care. They get out of the copter, sit here wasted on the infantry, and then I could get the retaliation the next turn. So I get another nice hit here. It's not a free hit, but does Ada really want to hit a tank on a city from a plane? I could have moved this up a little bit, because if I did, it could actually cover this tank. Like, let's say this tank does come in and does attack. I just need to get one of these 2 spots. I just need to get this spot, but unfortunately I cannot reach it. So I'm moving up slightly. I fear the battlecopter moving north, so that's why I build the anti-air there. Trying to wall up as much as I can. I know I am exposing this infantry next to a comm tower, but I have the artillery right there. And I build a second artillery. Really hunkering down in that corner. That's what I meant when I said I felt like I was being pinched in the corner. Because like eventually these 2 sides could just be like kind of merged together. And then like how do you deal with that? Overwhelming odds and like slowly pushing out, I guess. Did it just stop working? One second. One second, y'all. Sorry about that. Alright, let's see what Zerqueen does. Have the tank back, you know, makes sense. But then the copter pulls back. Interesting. That tank can interrupt the capture. Unless I make a sacrifice. I could go for the neutral one and put the anti-air here. And then that guarantees me a city. So yeah, like 3 tanks coming down. Probably on that base, which is really scary. They build a medium tank. Maybe to challenge my medium tank as well. Build an artillery on the top right. Top left, I mean. And yeah, they're pulling back. I finally got this artillery off the comm tower, so I think I feel comfortable capturing it now, and I do. I try to wall up with my best units. Pretty alright coverage, I would say myself. And I kind of pulled this back. It's like, yeah, you want to attack it, you want to interrupt it, go ahead and interrupt it. And I see 3 tanks. I'll build my own medium tank. Because what are they going to do against that? I am 40 to 34,000. I could build a copter and I could build a tank. And then I could fill it out with infantry. And the tank gets that kill. Tank pulls back. Day 9. And they actually resigned. So, unfortunately on the website we cannot see it here. So this game only lasted 9 turns. I know, I understand it's a little bit disappointing. But, does beg the question, why did they resign on turn 9? Well, I may not have the, like, right answer. But, Hold on. So is this going? So is going to be a strange question. Was the game that you lost the replay of supposed to be the second round? Yes, and it was a lot more interesting than this one. I will admit, it was definitely a longer, more realistic game. But yeah. What happened here was you uploaded it for me. Where'd you find that? Crap. Oh shoot. Yeah, we'll get to that. Hold on a second. But yeah, me and Zerk Queen and I talked a little bit through the private messages, and they were telling me how, they were relying on me to make a mistake. They were relying on me to make a mistake. And I think that's not really a strong strategy, if you guys know what I mean. It's not really an effective way to try to play the game. It's like you can't just always hope your opponent does a bad move and then you try to capitalize over it. Although I do understand there have been plenty of games where a player would make a mistake and then the opposition can immediately like counter it and then they win the game from that. But if that's like what you're solely relying on, then you're definitely going to have a much more difficult time trying to win the game. Here, well, the unit count could have definitely changed, but I have 40,000 to 34,000. The city's under threat. I would have retaliated with whatever they hit me with, and then yeah, they would have maybe built another copter. But yeah, unfortunately, we may never know what could have actually happened in this game. But this was the game that won me my first round, and then afterwards I moved on to round 2. All right, Galrox, how do I view this replay? Could you send it to me somewhere, maybe? What archive are you talking about? In my Discord DM. I'm gonna open up Discord. Hope this doesn't kill my frames, because my internet's been kind of crap, honestly. Wow, I don't know how you got it. But dang, you got it. Let's just change here real quickly. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it, Galrox. Should add you as well. So let's see here. There's a way to upload it, I know. You just gotta get off the screen first. Upload replay. Upload. Oh no, choose file. Go to my downloads, uploads. Oh crap, we have it. Wow. I don't know what you mean by on the site. I don't know exactly how to do that, but wow. You came in clutch, Galrox. You came in clutch. Now this is obviously a much bigger map, so gonna have to shrink myself just a tiny little bit. Itty bitty living space. You know what? I'll just go ahead and slide you down as well. Slide chat down as well. Yeah, let's go here. What was this map? I think it was called Lowlight or something. Let's see if I can find it. Change my screen a little bit so I can't really see. You can see what I'm doing, but it doesn't really like cover up anything. But it's not like I'm gonna bring up anything personal anyways. What does that say? Peanut butter bucket. I remember that opponent. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? How'd you find this, by the way, Galrox? That blows my mind. How it was just there. Low light, that's what the map is called. Low light. Low light. Alright. I guess we'll be recording round 2. The archive, I see. Alright. So, alright. After winning round 1 in the Glenstorm Cup 1, I managed to make it to round 2 after my opponent, although I personally feel like it was an early concede, an early forfeit from them, because they said they were relying on me making mistakes to try to get the upper hand. Well, now here we are on the map called Lowlight. Lowlight has 3 bases, 3 ports, a 4 comm tower map, and a few islands where there's 2 cities here, and then there's a bridge. No, not bridge. There's an airport next to a city on an island. Obviously, you're going to need an airport to get a T-copter and then get the T-copter there, and then also to get the comm tower. So my opponent picked Max. I don't know the exact like tiers for high funds. Like I said, I don't know. I'll probably put it on screen or something. But Max likes open maps, and from what I've noticed, high fun games or high fun maps are very, very open. So I think this is a good reason. Like, this is a good enough map for Max to play. Like, what gaps or terrain is there? There's an ocean tile here, here, and here. Some mountains, but they're not going to stop Max from just moving in, hitting something, especially with double comm tower. He's going to get, like, what, 40% firepower bonus just from a day-to-day. Now, me, I played Von Bolt. I picked Von Bolt. I don't know why. It just felt kind of solid to play as. Again, not knowing the high funds tiers at the time. But honestly, I'm going to say right now, I think that was already a mistake by me. That was already a mistake by me. My mistake was that I never looked at the map properly. If I got to look at the map again, I would have seen that there were 4 comm towers instead of only 2. Me personally, with this knowledge now, I would have picked Sturm. I don't know if he would have been any better. He was definitely legal, I know that. I don't know if he would have been any better, but I think Sturm would have suited my playstyle for me personally, and I think you guys will see it in the way I try to play Von Bolt. So, I think that's all the info you guys are going to need. Without further ado, let us begin. So my opponent, Thermaldine, was the 2nd seed in Division 2, so like 258th best player. And they go for the port. This is the turn 2 balancing for high funds. Wow, that feels kind of loud, actually. Yeah, that does feel kind of loud. I go for the base, and I go for the port. That port immediately changes to the airport, which is what we absolutely want to have. APC opener. Okay, I see you. I see. That's very interesting. I can maybe see This boosts into, like, this brings something here. Or you still could have gotten it the next turn. You have to take that port, or the opponent builds a black boat on it like a jerk. Oh yeah, definitely. Also, you don't want to give them any extra funds. That's like another 2k in funds that you're letting them have. So, the ABC moves out like that. Very interesting. I don't see... well, we'll have to see what it does now. But here we see Thermal Dean getting some... just getting the properties. I move up and I build a tank. I think I just wanted more infantry on the side there. Let's see what they do with this APC. So I build a tank in response to my tank. And they're going for my comm tower. Or supposedly my comm tower. Like, what am I supposed to do? Okay, I have the tank here. That's what my tank's supposed to do. That's what I'm supposed to do about it. Is it the best play? I'm not too sure. I built artillery. I think I built artillery because there was a mountain here. And I want to try to take advantage of the indirects where Max doesn't have strong indirects at all. So to go for the city instead of the comm tower, that definitely gave me a bit of a scare. Offense versus defense, yeah. I would have loved to see Stern versus Max. They built a bomber. It's day 5 and they built a bomber already. This is high funds, guys. And we got the HQ this time instead of labs like the last round. So, I have the artillery up, and I'm ready to just point it at something. Don't know exactly where. Welcome to High Funds. Tank order be damned. Abso-freaking-lutely. The last one had tank order though, so I don't know what you're talking about, Schwarzwald. So yeah, they're already on the little island side here, so they're gonna get that most likely very safely. I think I just didn't really know how to like properly capture in this game, and they built another anti-air. They built an anti-air for my copter. I built a copter, they built a bomber. You know, how fitting. So I go for that hit, and I'm like, I know I'm safe, so I'll just do it anyways. You'll be like heavily like retaliated against if that was the case. Bring the copter as far out as I can. Figure out what I'll do with this anti-air. Build another anti-air, because I'm scared of a bomber, I guess. Copter tank infantry followed. Alright. What's the mega tank order? No clue. Cat rocks. No clue at all. So I start capturing a bunch of properties. 28 to 28. They're already getting that like center-ish one here. And then they're gonna get the one over here. Wow. He's making good use of this. Next he's gonna send the APC over here maybe. Drop an infantry here, start capturing here. Alright, just puts the bomber in the center. Away from any real harm. Already feel like I'm kind of behind at this point. Because that bomber can probably one-shot a lot of things. So I get this free hit. Doesn't waste any funds though. It's fun when you hit an infantry on a city and then you could just like start ruining their funds. So I try to go for the comm tower as safely as I can. Bomber cannot hit, but you know what can hit? Tank. And they're max with one tower, so I think this is where I make a mistake. Here I got a T-copter just so I could get that island property. They're getting the right side almost with ease. T-copter comes down, and the two tanks don't go for the interrupt. Maybe they didn't find it a feasible idea to go for it. I'm sorry for you guys having to hear that. I think it was Lakitua who said recently that transports are good when cities are 7, 10, and 13 spaces from a base. There are a lot of cities here at those distances. Yeah, you know, the fact that he got it down to those specific numbers is kind of crazy. This is why I have a lot of respect for Lakitua. Definitely looks at the game and has like reasons for his certain plays, which is why he's so good at the game. And this is just a... I can at least capture this, I hope. But that one was already doing that, and this one can do that. Build another copter. And just moves the tanks about. Around and about. Builds another tank. So I have the comm tower. I feel a little better now. So I try to go for this because that tank cannot hit me. So I'm not really too afraid because I got anti-air here. And I'm like, yeah, go ahead. Try to interrupt me. You'll be punished. So I'm like moving a little more towards the middle now. Trying to bunch up. I build a Neo tank. Doesn't deal with the bomber, but Neo tanks are fast. Neo tanks are fun. It's a bunch captures. 44 to 34 in income. Oh yeah, that... and then he finds a way to get that free kill. Yeah, it's not looking that great for me. It really is not. For me personally. Builds a Neo tank, the double Neo tank. And then sends the APC out for the infantry to be back there. Good idea. Because, you know, this infantry can move in. And then it has a second infantry immediately for cover. And also it could transport this infantry for even more coverage. Yeah, this is what like good level high funds looks like. So I try to fight back. I try to get one city here. Like, you know, I lose this one, but I'll try to win this one. Try to is the key word here. Plus there's not that much anti-air there, so I can send copters here. And I am covering all my units in that little blob there. The middle and staying on the edges of his range. Yeah, exactly. This was the playstyle that I wanted to go for. But like I said, unfortunately, I didn't see the second comm tower. I didn't feel confident as a single tower Sturm. But yeah, this is can't change the past. But we'll see how this turns out. You know, it's a little bit of a struggle bus for me. Sturm, big Sturm rock right in the middle, absolutely. But yeah, I should be aggressive as Von Bolter. I think I should be. But Max is also really good at being aggressive. I built my own bomber because I said screw it. It's been annoying. Let me try to do something back. Day 10. The tank gets a free hit there. I have nothing against that tank there. And they're gonna get this city. Just wow. Just wow. And they could get this one too. Yeah, it's not looking fantastic for me. Send the bomber towards the center. And they're front shifting a little bit to the left. So I get a little win here. I'm glad I got that city. Nice little ball up there. And yeah, I should bring it to just 42 and 40,000. Actually, I think we'll both be at 42 because I'll be capturing the city next turn, which makes me pretty happy. 1 second again. Alright, day 10 on my side. We are finally even at 42,000. They are gonna be ahead for capturing this city, that airport though. Yeah, I have the bomber moving out. Not a huge fan of where this bomber is going personally. Because it could go around here and it's just gonna attack infantry. Like, this bomber has a lot more better things to do and it's not doing it. So I try to front shift a little bit to the side now. I send 2 units here. Yeah, and I'm just trying to play defensively. I built a second bomber. I think my logic was, if I could first strike an anti-air with a bomber, then I should be good. So Max, let's see what Thermaldine does. Gets the other island property. Good on them. And now they're shifting over to the left. That's a free hit for them. And they're backing up, which honestly I'm glad that they backed up. But unfortunately I will not be getting that city. Really wish I could. Moving up a little bit on the left side here. Probably fighting to get that city back, which isn't unfeasible. They build a black boat. Okay, so that's how they get around. Then maybe long term, they could like go around here, start being a blocker and start repairing things. Double medium tank. I see. I see. They do have 2 anti-airs, 1 for each of my bombers. I try to go for that capture, and I just like hope that that artillery is good enough, and I try to get that hit. Bomber is in the middle of the sea. Anti-air cannot hit it. Alright, so I make a sacrifice so he cannot get this property in 2 turns, which I do feel a little proud of myself for. Copter moves up in a spot where it cannot be hit by any anti-air, unless he max forces it. The Neo Tank, anti-air, infantry, copter with my money. So they're getting that. Ouch. So the medium tanks are moving up. The Neo Tank also moves up. And the bomber's being supplied. Yeah, this is looking very dire. Now they have a plenty good force on the left side, in my opinion. And these guys are cut off. Like, how are these guys supposed to safely get back up top? I gotta find some area where I could potentially retaliate. But I do have my copter here. I do get that, but... Oh yeah, they did have a transport copter there. Oh, they built a fighter. Yeah. So now they have more things for my bomber. And copters. So I'm like, alright. You want to go take my left side? I'll pull back. I'll get this. But I want to see you come and take it. Just a little too far back. Yeah. So yeah, now I got this little death ball here. Trying to move over to the left side. I got these 4. I'm pretty solid. I feel pretty solid about that. If I get this, actually no, I'm not ahead. Yeah, like theoretically we should be equal, but the corner properties are about to be captured. Where is this? Oh, because I have this lead. Okay, I see. So yeah, now they're getting that little lead back with the corner properties, and the Neo Tank gets that hit. And then the bomber gets the anti-air hit. And yeah, that's when I realized it's looking awful on that side. Oh dear. Oh my. That is so painful. Little tangent. APC could have been on the HQ, and then it could transport that one. Unless it wants to be transported over here, which in that case makes sense. Max bullies old man in wheelchair. Everyone bullies the man in the wheelchair. Neo tank. Double Neo tank, triple medium tank, triple anti-air, double bomber, triple Neo tank actually, double copter, solo fighter, quad anti-air, and a mech and a copter in the tank. Wow. Yeah, it's on the HQ for healing, but I just thought the APC could have been one space back and then transport this infantry. So I'm getting the captured properties. Black Belt was smart on my opponent, honestly. I just have 2 T-copters, which I thought I could make work long term. So I need to find some advantage here. I just get the little hit on the Neo tank here. It's not gonna matter. Build my own fighter. And yeah, I'm just balling up. I'm just doing what Sturm like should be doing, but I shouldn't be doing this as a Sturm. I should be doing this as a Sturm, not as a Von Bolt. Let's see what they do now. Day 14. I'm surprised I even lasted this long against an opponent like this. They're capturing that side property. It makes me sad. They attack my infantry there. Also makes me sad. So they have a small skeleton crew. Decent enough to try to get that city on the right. Bye-bye copter. That copter could die. But then there's another copter up there. And copter's just flying in. And yeah, he's just kind of like curving away from my main force. So what do I do now? He's not really cut off because he could just pull back and escape. Because like it's just a big body of water here. What can I even do? Also, Black Boat moving up here is also smart because then he could transport an infantry up to that side that he is currently winning. Another bomber, Neo tank, and infantry. Alright, so day 14. Yeah, that also adds movement too. So I just go for it because why not? Oh wow, I actually go for it. I'm like, you know what? Let's do this. Is this a dumb decision? Yeah, that's a stupid decision. I don't know why the heck I did that. I think I was just trying to be aggressive. I'm like, hey, you know what? I feel like you've been bullying me this entire game. So I'm just going to move in and I'll try to bully you. Oh yeah, Ex Machina is also another thing. But yeah, I decided to just get those hits in because I'm like, yeah, you know, you want to fight? Let's go fight. Let's do this. Problem is they have a max force, maybe a max blast. They get that max blast, it's going to hurt. How far are they? They are currently 50... No, they're currently 3,700 away. Which in high funds does not sound so hard. I think I was way too far from getting Ex Machina to begin with. So yeah, that hurts. Oh no, they got the super out of that. This is gonna suck. Neo tank comes all the way, gets that hit, gets that kill. Bye bye copter. Bye bye bomber. Bye bye infantry. Bye bye T-copter. Artillery. Neo tank. Neo tank. Bomber. Bye tank. That's a one shot, even as Von Bolt. Bomber does not die, but still, that's 9 damage. Bye tank. Bye other tank. Yeah. They built a battle. Oh man. That's such BM right there. Oh no, not BM. It's for Ex Machina. It's funny how it looks like a BM. Oh, and they block my port. And they have the anti-air right by my airport. They have a mech right by my HQ. An infantry by my HQ. And yeah, they're just capturing more and more. Yeah, they are... Oh, I built a mega tank. Anyone who wanted to see the mega tank is there. Yeah. Ex Machina hits precisely that corner there. You finally get the comm tower, and I resign. Ouch. That was not a clean game from me. Not a clean game from me. My mistake was my CO pick. And yeah, I was done there. Yeah, my CO pick was awful. A lot of things were awful, if I'm being honest. CO pick was awful. Playstyle with said CO was awful. And yeah. Because of that super early bomber. This is why I don't play high funds. I'm sorry. It is just, it's cool to see all these units come out, but then it's like, well, crap, you know. The counterplay is like really sharp. I respect people who play high fun because it's a very, very sharp game mode. But I'm not at that level to properly play high funds, so you know, I still tried playing it. Made it to round 2, I guess I could say that. But yeah. That ends my Glenstorm Cup 1 run, and I made it to round 2. I think Fog High Funds is like a entirely different beast as well. I think I played it with Kanbei one time, and it was just very linear. Like not a lot of room for different flows of playstyle. All right, I will be back. I need to use the lavatory, and then we will be doing more replays. I have 2 more that I want to share with you guys. They should be a bit short, and I think that'll do it for the stream. I'm back. I just need to look at something real quickly. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, I think that's what it is. All right. Yeah, it's been weird. I feel weird being sick. All right, let's try to wrap up this stream here. I just need to look at something before I start. Just need to look up the map that I wanted to see. I could get the name, that's what matters to me. All right. All right. I think I should be good. Hey Sparky. Oh wow, Sparky, perfect timing. This is a very special kind of replay here. I think you will like this actually. No, I think it's fun. Keep it like this. But yeah, I think you are gonna like this. This Quack Cup. Yep. I can't remember which one it was. I forgot. Quack Cup 2. Okay, alright. Oh, man. Hold on. Just need to catch my breath. Alright. Alright, guys and gals. Right now, we are taking a look at the round 1 of the Quack Cup 2. Yeah, it's a Wargroove tile set. Exactly, Sparky. This is... The map is called Chasing Shadows in Cherrystone, which I learned recently from Sparky in the chat that Cherrystone is a faction and kingdom in Wargroove, which is a game that I do plan on playing one day. But yeah, it's a Wargroove tile set, a version of Shadows Chase You Endlessly. It's a mixed base version. Interesting plays with the airport with the black boat here. You could have the black boat like come down here, block the port, or have the black boat come over here and maybe block that port. That's definitely a consideration for both players when they play this. And the other gimmick about this tournament is that there is dual COs. We have Von Bolt and Kindle, Von Bolt and Lash. I'm the one playing the Kindle variant because I think it was like first CO tier 1, second CO tier 2. So yeah, we kind of have like just early game COs. There is a difference in Advanced Wars by Web tags that the other one does not have, and that is there's no like dual strike. Like there is no one single turn where both sides get to attack. Yeah, that's just not gonna happen. It's way too strong. So they just bounced it by turning off the tag. And power charge is different in dual strike as well. So what they simply did is that they just had I'm trying to think. They just had like the normal charge, and then like the Advance Wars 2 charge, and the second CO not on the field is just going to get half of everything that the first one gets. So that's how the tag charge works for Advance Wars by Web. But yeah, looks like a Von Bolt mirror and then a Kindle and a Lash, but trust me, I'm pretty sure we are going to like have a switch, but I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. This is not a long game. I just wanted to show you guys what happened in my round 1. So I would make this one quick. So yeah, just go ahead, get the base. And I try to have this black boat try to block that port. They go for that city. And then black boat's doing the same thing. Me, I have to go for the city. That's a C tile, by the way. I have to go for that city because it's an opponent's city. I go here, try to get at least one of these 3 properties. And then I get the property here and then try to get a chain afterwards. And yeah, we're blocking the ports. I think that's a very common thing to do. And artillery is probably going to scare off players. And yeah, they just do the exact same move that I did on the other side. And I just continue to build more infantry. I'm going through this really fast because I'm sure you guys will understand why. Yeah, they're just getting the properties. So in the meantime, just like admire the admire the Wargroove tile set. This was really sick when I saw it, if I'm being honest with you. So I saw the artillery. I felt like I made them waste it, so I'm gonna see if I could maybe use my black boat as an opportunity to transport some of my units. And yes, these are connected here, here, and here as well. Same on the top. It just doesn't look connected because it's unique shoal tiles. I built a tank because I'm not too worried about that black boat there. So, yeah, Wargroove forests are the highlights. Yeah, they look great. So yeah, yeah, they just built an artillery first. In hindsight, I'm kind of glad I forcefully made them build that artillery. I'm gonna get the comm tower, guaranteed. And yeah, I just put the black boat back here because, like, yeah, you know, I'm just being annoying. And then I swapped CO, so now I am playing as Kindle. So now I'll have the 40% boost whenever I 40% boost whenever I play, whenever I put myself on a city. So my opponent's still Von Bolt, haven't switched off with the Lash yet. They get the airport, they send the artillery back. This black boat actually kind of had its worth because it wasted 6k, and then it's just making it take longer to get out on the field. Now I get Kindle's theme. Oh, I got the comm tower, and now I'm threatening this one because I have a tank right here. And his black boat kind of like screwed off anyway, so I'll get my port here. And then I swap back to Von Bolt because I'm not on a city. Funny of me to do that. Also, Von Bolt doesn't have Kindle doesn't have plus 20% on planes. Well, neither does Von Bolt, but he just has that passive 10%. So I just wanted to like see, you know, get more guaranteed to hit KOs from there. And yeah, so it just stopped right there because my opponent timed out. Yeah, guys and gals, I am so sorry. They timed out. And I did try to message them. I did try to, you know, do my best to reach out to them and be like, hey, you know, your time is running out. You gotta play your turn. They never played their turn. they just never made it. Really sucks that was the case. I really did want to play this map a lot longer. Yeah, it does happen sometimes. It really is unfortunate. It's happened to me in a lot of my tournament games. Yeah, it's really awkward. So yeah, like I said, Sparky, enjoy the Wargroove tile set as long as you were able to, because I don't think we're going to be seeing this again. I'd love to see more of this, but unfortunately, no, that we're not going to be seeing any more of this. Let's go ahead and move on to round 2. I need to know the name of this one here. No, round 2 was not the Mario one. I wish I played the Mario one. That would have been cool. I'll tell you what it is soon. Okay. All right. I see the name. I'm blocking the day counter thing. Yeah. Round 2 of the Quack Cup 2 was Chasing Shadows in Magville. And this, I believe, is a Fire Emblem 8 themed game. Fire Emblem 8, Sacred Stones. It just looks really weird because there's like a bunch of black squares around the certain tiles. But yeah, sorry about that if that looks really horrible for you guys. But I don't think it was like this when we played. What if I turn this off? Oh no, it's still black tiles. Okay. Where is it? Here, maximize. But yeah, it's literally just shadows chase you endlessly, but just rotated one time. So it's basically just shadows chase you endlessly. But of course, the thing that's making this game different are not just the tiles, but the COs. We both had the Rachel Kindle mirror actually. I think some people don't know this. When I was looking at the results of Shadows Chase You Endlessly, I think it was tier 2 for first CO and then tier 3 for second CO. Kindle was not yet tier 2 in standard at the time of this tournament. Rachel, when I looked at the rule set for this map, just normal Shadows Chase You Endlessly, she was actually tier 2. And it's also a base light map, so that really helps her out. But yeah, we have Kindle, because there's a bunch of cities, a lot of capture chains. You know, Kindle has the advantage in the early game. Rachel then has the advantage in the late game. So I think we kind of had the same idea, but see if we have the same play style. Without further ado, let us begin. I love the Rachel theme song. And we have the CL swap. Immediately swap to Kindle. I think I'm going to do the same thing myself. So yeah, I moved my black boat. Oh, and we're back to Scamra, who's playing the Rachel theme for some reason. Here we go, now I got the Kindle theme. So I made the swap. So I was able to surpass the black boat here. As you can see, what this black boat does is that it prevents them from getting like these two properties like really quickly. So it's just making it awkward for them. Me, I was able to slip by, get the airport really soon, like a turn or two sooner. So they're able to get the airport, which is fine. And they block me off, which is okay. I go and get my airport, try to get the early lead. Yeah, look at all these chains. Like boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. That's like a 5 chain here. But you're not going to have one infantry just for 5 chains. So the black boat's going to come back and it's just going to try to deny the 1k income on the port. So yeah, I'm just getting the cities, not playing too different from how I normally play. I think this is some kind of bait. I don't know what my opponent did at this time, but yeah, we both have our airports online. Okay, so we're just gonna block the port. So this infantry can go for the tower and the city back here. And they build a tank mirroring on my side. So yeah, I'm happy I'm able to get these without any black boat interruptions for the time being. And then I can just go ahead and just, you know, annoy them with the port. I build a tank chain, see what I can do here. They start going for the more contested cities. I see. Getting the comm tower pretty quickly, and then they build a battlecopter. I have 11k, so I can afford an anti-air and a mech on the same turn if I wanted to. Something really awkward here is that the copter could go up here. I would need an anti-air like back here just for that infantry. But yeah, let's go ahead and change the music. We're hearing a lot of Kindle here. Oh, that was the Hawk theme. Oh well, now I got the Sammy theme. Sammy theme is always good. Battlecopter moves towards the center. Kindle just happily sitting on the city, because Kindle does what Kindle loves. And they build artillery. Makes sense, you know. It could get a little choky in the middle, so artillery would really help out with that. We got the Jess theme going on. I'm hoping I could get one of these 3 cities here. Like this one could go for the comm tower, this one could go for either of the 2 here. Depending on the situation. So I'm glad I'm getting these cities here. If I could get this city, I'm pretty comfortable. I have my own copter in case I need coverage. I'm sorry. Let's see if they go for the interrupt. I don't see that being a thing they would do. Oh, they go to have a city skip here and try to go for one of those 2 properties. I respect that. Okay, so yeah, they have the artillery back here. Trying to fight over on this side. I don't have too much on this side, so it's looking a little uncomfortable for me. And they have the artillery moving over here, doing the exact same thing. A little nerve-wracking. So I got the middle. Now I need to worry about these. So yeah, I decided to fall back here. This infantry, unfortunately, kind of wasted its movement. Just to try to be annoying. I move this out as far as I can, just to deny the property. This copter at least is able to do something else. I'll try to go for this city here. I think neither of us are getting the port. And I get a copter chain. Try to overwhelm them with air units. And I'm able to block with a tank over here as well. I think that actually mirrors. Yeah, that's basically a mirrored city. The 2 mirrored series I am blocking from my opponent from capturing. If they so chose to do that. Alright, so they're getting that city. Now they're getting the city on the end too. Anti-air right in front of the copter. But I'm the one that needs to move. I'm the one being pushed around here. Can I reach that? I cannot reach that. That is actually a little surprising. And we got the last stream. So yeah, I just captured. We're currently 18 to 20 on day 9. I feel like they're making better progress in terms of capturing than I am. Yeah, I have like this weird little formation. I have triple copters here. I have 3 infantry, a tank, and a anti-air. A second tank would be coming in. Did they make a play on this right side? I feel like they did, I just can't remember. Okay, no, they're playing it safe as well, you know? As long as I can get this city over here, and I could get both of these cities back there, I will be fine. I am personally happy with equal income, even though Go 7 did teach me that you want to go for a play that gets you like ahead on income, because if you execute it right, you'll be in a much happier, better spot. Alright, so I just slowly try to ball up, just try to protect what I can, what I want. I build a Neo tank just to... I did have the funds for it, so I built a Neo tank just to like pressure my opponent. We're both still Kindle. Like I said, Kindle's like very early game. Alright, so they're pushing up. I have kept the city neutral for the longest time. So I think I should be ahead, hopefully. They're bunching up on the right side. I think I am too far apart. But eventually I might bunch up on either one side. Alright, so I'm not going to get that port on the top right there. Neo tank is coming in. I have 4 copters right now, right? 4 copters to 4 copters. My opponent also has 4 copters. There's the copter chain right there. Try to fight copter with copter, huh? Alright. Turn 12. They're really balling up there with air units, indirects. They built their own Neo tank. They saved up some funds for it. Actually, no, they had the exact funds for it. Now we're both at 24k. I'll be at 25k. Actually, I think I'm probably just staying here. I still don't like how split my forces are, and I think that's my biggest problem right now. Maybe also I'm like, I have production facilities close by, so yeah, I'm okay if you keep coming. Day 13. They move in for an attack here. Ouch. And yeah, that is a fantastic play from Scamera here. So now I'm on the verge of potentially losing this, and maybe this as well. And yeah, it's their production facility, so I was doing the same thing I said I wasn't gonna do. Also, this could attack my black boat, which is awkward. So yeah, I see the danger. I bring my Neo tank over. Although there is an artillery to make it really scary for me. And there are copters, but I decided to bring my own copters as well. I build my second Neo tank. And I just basically try to hold this basically just try to hold that island. But I feel like they have a significantly bigger force there. So this forces them to back up. They basically just got a free kill. And they see an opening here. Ouch. Oh no, they don't see an opening. They're just going for the hits. And they're overwhelming my... Legally, I have the income lead. Yeah. Currently, they are overwhelming my artillery. A lot of good targets, but it doesn't want to stay there. And they build a medium tank. You know, cheap, little, funny way to try to deal with a Neo tank. And they send the black boat down. Ooh. I think that might be a mistake, because I can put an infantry here, and then that can never go through. Or I just hit the black boat. Why did I do that? I just gave him charge doing that. So I'm like, oh, alright. Oh, cool. Free port hit. Let's go. I think I try to like posture myself on the city just to start pressuring their side. Can I copter reach? You cannot reach. And neither of us are a movement CO, so... we don't have to worry about that. I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna back up, not even build anything, because the anti-air is right there. Let's see here. Oh yeah, anti-air. They're fantastic for one-shot kills on infantry. And they are going to just get all those infantry kills. And they got the Neo tank hit there. Got the other artillery hit. Yeah, that looks awful for me. That looks really bad for me. If I could somehow get some kind of urban blight, that might help out. Copter on copter hit. Another copter on copter hit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. And he hits the black boat too. Hits the other Neo tank. I'm not even Rachel, so I can't even repair them fully. Oh man. And so Scamera makes a swap to Rachel, who does have like more power at this point, so that does make sense. I use Urban Blight? No. We are gonna play my tune. I activate Urban Blight myself. Hit that Neo tank. Maybe get some more hits here. 3 damage. Neo tank pulls back. There. Counterattack. Copter hit. I just move myself up again, threatening to capture that city. Oh boom, I get another hit. A very greedy hit, I will admit. Probably shouldn't have done that. Neo tank goes for the... What am I doing? Oh, no, whoops. Let me go back really quickly. I feel like I could have maybe made a play to hit that artillery. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It wouldn't have reached anyways. So yeah, I'm just like, this is my idea of overwhelming my opponent. I am very close to the base though. I could have maybe tried to go for that Neo tank. And I think I make a swap. Okay, hold on. So this is yeah, this is the turn. Why isn't it letting me see it? Oh man. Let me refresh this. It's not letting me see it. Oh, that sucks. Let me try again. I know it was day 16. Yeah, sometimes this replay can be a little bit finicky here. Alright, so Scamera, let's see what you got. Oh, that might be why. That might be why. 1 second, guys. For anyone who may not know, Rachel got changed in one of the last major updates of... I stand by what I said about math earlier. Rachel got changed. They changed the missile priority, but hopefully Advanced Wars Replayer is able to keep that. And I do have the zip file for it this time. So 1 second, everyone. Best streamer 2025, guys. It was Magvel, yeah. It doesn't, sadly. Yeah, I think you can see it right now. I have a replay viewer mode somewhere. I don't have it. Why don't I have it? Oh. Oh my. You know what? Let's just do this. That is unfortunate. Yeah, it's gonna be blocked for a little bit, but unfortunately we have the Fire Emblem less replay viewer here. But yeah, let's go ahead and skip to turn 16 here. So they currently have Covering Fire. It's not looking that great for me, if I'm being honest here. So they pop Covering Fire. It's gonna be mute for now, sorry. Well, for stream it'll be mute. Yeah, I think he got 2 hits on one side. Yeah, 2 hits on one side, and then hit my other forces, like, on the front line as well. Artillery gets the kill. Medium tank gets the hit. Artillery gets the hit. Well, the Neo tank can just repair. Bye-bye copter. Anti-air just doing great wall breaking. I lose that. He tries to kill my copter, but I have some defense on it, so I should be okay. And yeah, I lost my airport. I'm losing a city, losing units. Day 16. I try to get the artillery hit. Try to get a copter hit. Neo tank hit. I do kill it. So I have my own covering fire. See where it lands. Ooh, really good, but no follow-up afterwards. Like, that doesn't do anything. This is just suicide. I was able to get that kill, which is cute. Able to hit that. That does not kill. That does kill, but it was at 1 HP, so it wouldn't matter. And I just threw it right in artillery range. I'm surprised that killed, but guys and gals, I think you all know where this is going. Just moving it up. Makeshift walls. Repair my copter. Missile. Infantry. Resign. Let's see the stats, shall we? Because I know it will show us the stats here. So, yeah. Just 1 cop for each. It's like 12 to 13. Actually kind of close, but not in value, just more in numbers. Yeah, I think throughout the game my opponent just had like better finds. Like this was a good find for them here. I think they were also like more organized when it came to like what was bunched up together. Me, I was splitting myself apart, and I think that's what really hurt me. Because like I have all these forces here, and they're overwhelming here, and I try to compensate by making a push here. But then they did all this, and look, they're actually getting the power. Yeah, I think they got it this turn. Yeah, that went far. That went far. Sacrifices the tank, gets the Urban Blight. Oh yeah, it absolutely did. It absolutely did demoralize me. And yeah, he just... I also killed the Black Boat here. What was he? Where are they at? 1700. Killing the Black Boat and like everything else kind of put them at like 10k. So just thinking that was a bait probably. And I took it. And then they just got Urban Blight and just kind of wrecked me. I got hit by Urban Blight and my forces were split apart. And then yeah, they switched to Rachel, got a frontline missile. Yeah, like one in the front line, and then it was just cleanup for everybody involved. But yeah, that is the end of my Quack Cup 2. That is the end of my Quack Cup 2 run. And that was the end of my Glenstorm Cup 1 run as well. Yeah, I think that's I think that'll do it here. Add 1 game to the stream now. I appreciate you, Galrox. Because like I was I did want to show that game because I felt like it was the most interesting out of the ones I showed tonight. But yeah, I think that will cut it here. I do plan to re-upload these onto YouTube and then maybe make some shorts out of them as well because I want to resume making content again. It's been a little hard because I've always been like exhausted going to work, and then I want to wake up early when no one's home so I can make videos and like be as loud as I want to be. But I've just been getting tired. Like I'm even tired right now. Like I'm a little sick, but I will I will be working on that, and I'm hoping that like these upcoming days will become a lot better and a lot easier for me. Oh, thank you. Of course, Schwartzwald. I'll do my best to take care of myself. Not just physically, but mentally as well. And I think mentally I've been doing better than how I used to. But yeah, Galrox, Sparky, Schwartzwald, anyone, everyone else in chat, thank you all so much for watching. This is definitely something I'll keep doing if I have the replays, hopefully. And yeah, this will be my way of making content. Maybe there will be some one-offs where I don't record a replay commentary while streaming. But yeah, I will cut it all here. And maybe I'll play some more Marvel Snap again, or other card games or other strategy games. And I feel like that's the direction where I want to take this channel. But yeah, guys and gals, I am Advanced Warrior. You all have my warmest regards. Please take care. Bye, everyone.